I'm Martin.
I'm Zach.
I'm Chris.
With Cosmic Times. Welcome to Invest Comics, and you're watching Sick.
Hi, I'm Shaun from Famous Faces, and I'm doing much better now.
Hi, I'm Sebastian from InvestComics.com, and I'm about the same. But this is FFFIC.
Woo!
You probably knew that because I can't imagine you'd stumble across this on accident.
Some people might. My mom started watching. Hi, Mom.
We were big in Russia last week. The entire...
So Russia likes seeing me depressed.
The entire Russia was like, you know, they're like, you know, look, it is the fall of the West, you know, and we were... They've got FFFIC now.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to start off with something that's been a long time coming.
Avengers Academy, what number?
Avengers Academy
27.
27.
Carl
Wolverine! Woo! Carl!
It's awesome.
As always, story is so good. Art is beautiful because it's Carl, and
Jim Fern inked it.
and Jim Fern inked it. So this is the Friends of Famous Faces and Funnies issue, and there's another issue. Yeah. So yeah, we got Carl, we got Jim. Hi Carl, hi Jim. You're not watching this.
Carl watches,
He does,
or at least Anna watches.
Yeah, Carl can't watch this. It's on the internet. He'd have to log on. And what it means is Anna watches one when we tag him and drags him in front of the computer. Goes, look, Carl, they said you.
Hi,
And
Carl.
He goes, what's
Hi,
this
Anna.
box? Why is it glowing?
Hi, youngins.
Hi, Lily. It's the only one whose name I remember because I've got one too. So yeah, hi Lily and not Lily.
Bottom line, awesome.
So good, so good. And it's good. It's got the Runaways. So we
It's
know
2 parts.
we know there's a whole bunch of people always
something.
grumbling around. Oh, more Runaways! We want more Runaways. Where are the Runaways? Here they are.
Found him.
And they're back next issue, so read it again. Yay! Alright. And
Yeah.
we got from
Sorry.
Avengers Children to other Avengers Children. Avengers the Children's Crusade.
2 years in the making.
Yeah, it's true. This book started out with them going, uh-oh, what do? We started it with Steve Rogers, and now Steve Rogers isn't Cap. By the end, it didn't matter, because Steve Rogers is Cap again. So this thing went from, oops, we messed up, it's taken too long, to we took so long it fixed itself. And we broke Shaun. Because thinking is hard. But yeah, this wraps it up rather nicely, answers a bunch of questions, leaves a handful of Young Avengers, a handful of retired Young Avengers, and you know, hopefully we'll see more of them, and hopefully they'll bring Patriot back, even though he doesn't look like he really wants to be a Patriot anymore. But I liked him, and if they kill some people, they leave him dead. And apparently this sets the stage for Avengers versus X-Men, because they literally
Because Avengers versus X-Men was 7 years in the making.
This took so long. The Avengers and X-Men just stopped fighting, and they're going to fight again next month. So,
Ultimate Spider-Man number 8. Why do I feel like I forgot number 7? 8. Oh, Chris Sonnet. He didn't draw all this. That's sad. But
it's good though.
Awesome confrontation with Miles and his uncle, and it's just it's so good.
Oh, hey.
It's a great Ultimate thing. This is the best Spider-Man.
Yeah,
book.
it's the best Spider-Man book. Look, see, I dress like him now.
And people who have been asking, well, what happened to Aunt May and to Gwen Stacy? You find out.
Yep, we know. There.
And it's
What do you do when someone that you both love really a lot dies? Obviously, go on vacation.
I should go on vacation.
Superbia, #1 from Boom. Was pretty good. It's
I have a question. Was it like Real Housewives of the Justice League? Like Aaron described it? Because if so, I'm all over that.
I wouldn't go with Justice. It's Real Housewives of an Authority knockoff, maybe.
All right.
It's the Real Housewives part. Yeah, it's got that Real Housewives Army Wives, kind of vibe going. But the superhero part, they're all married to or dating cliched hero archetypes. All right, and you've got the Superman type who apparently doesn't have that warm Boy Scoutish. Is kind of he gets to say great things like the Pope is just like everybody else. He's just like the rest of you.
Oh, man,
he's alive because I let you all live. Yeah, that's a powerful statement.
Pope's awesome.
You've got
I'm all for the Pope.
You've got the affairs going on. Yes, the Batman type and his sidekick. You've got stuff like that. But it's the wives and the relationships that really is what this story is about. And in that, while it's stuff we've seen before, the heroes that aren't less perfect than heroes, but now we're seeing it from that end of catty, manipulative housewives. So it was kind of fun.
I think we're almost sold out, so we'll have second printings when they become available.
It's good. I liked it. Irredeemable.
It's almost over.
Yeah, they're building up to the end, and it's good. And it's this issue is sometimes arch enemies. I don't know. They
best friends.
this arch enemy.
Boyfriend and boyfriend.
This arch enemy is just. Yeah, well, it's beyond that. When your arch enemy hates you so much, he loves you that he has to take over the people that you love so that he can get close. It's a hell of a thing, but it's good. Red Lantern number 7.
I haven't read this since issue 2, so
we fell out of Red Lantern a while ago. I read number 6 because I knew it was building towards this human Red Lantern who was going to end up fighting Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner shows up for the end of the last issue. This issue, he's in like maybe the first 8 pages of fight.
I'm angry.
And Guy gets to be the rational one, and they do comment on that. But it's actually that part, I was like, oh, that's it. I bought this for a Guy Gardner versus a Red Lantern fight, and I get calm, rational Guy for like 8 to 10 pages versus, whatever. But the rest of the story, I'm actually considering reading some more.
Whoa, what?
No, I don't know. Some more Red Lantern, because they got, Bleeze having a revolution, because Atrocitus has lost his focus on his rage, and you gotta stay focused or you lose your rage. And, yeah, it's actually more interesting than when we jumped off.
Age of Apocalypse number 1.
It's not more interesting than when we jumped off. It's, I guess if you like Age of Apocalypse and you really wanted
should be all
more,
over it. David Lapham is a pretty good writer. I'm used to him writing Cross and other messed up books, but if you like Age of Apocalypse, you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's just
we
I'll stick to Candy X-Force, thank you.
Age of Apocalypse, I guess those things work great when they tie them back in. Here's a little, we're crossing over with, but no, I don't see why that isn't necessary.
Yeah, maybe a 6-issue miniseries, not
an
ongoing.
Yeah. Yikes. Night Force number 1, bringing back Marv Wolfman's Night Force. Is why they call it that. But yeah, I had read some of.
I get it now.
It's all there. I've read some of the old Night Force back in the day. I used to get them in like they used to come in grab bags at this comic place I used to go to in a flea market back in New York. But I never read enough to really blah blah blah. So I jumped on with this, see what it's like. It was pretty good. It's like Vertigo Light. There's a couple of those in the mainstream DCU. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is good. It's worth checking out. It's got that. Intrigue meets supernatural. DC's answer to Dark Shadows without quite as vampiric. Is it?
Wolverine versus Wolverine and the X-Men, Alpha
and Omega
3 of 5. I didn't read it, so I'm going to read it later. But based on last issue, I don't know why I should go. Brood's in here. I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm all for it now.
Brood's got a little shining moment. It's actually, I'm with Shaun on, second issue, first issue I was like, all right, this is okay. Second issue I was like, I don't know if I really care. But this issue, it's good. We're seeing a little more development on the Quentin Quire side, and he's correcting his own mistakes and acknowledging that he's made mistakes, and that's kind of
Here's the best part. You know what happens next week? Wolverine and the X-Men number 7.
Oh yeah,
so excited. Oh, I didn't read this either. Damn it.
Really? I was catching up on sleep. You suck.
I enjoy sleep a lot. It's.
Yeah.
I will never.
He announces today that he found out his mother watches his show. I don't know why your son doesn't read anything. He just sits there.
I've had.
I mean, you look pretty. The internet they tune in to see you. I know that, but what do you bring to the table? Fatal?
Just review
really? All right, so Rachel Rising number 6 is good. This book is getting creepier by the minute. When the main character is pretty much undead, and she's the least creepy character in a book, that you're reading a good book. This was there's a lot happening. She's not alone in this dead but not dead state. In fact, it's starting to get pretty crowded. this is, this, if you've ever read anything by Tony Moore, you'd know his stuff is really, really good. He gets these great plots. There's layers upon layers. This is not your typical comic read. This is a, like, oh, peel away, peel away, peel away. Holy crap. So far he hasn't done any, like, doctorate level mathematics, so I'm also really happy.
Oh, echo.
But this is really, really good. If you haven't read Tony Moore, then I'm telling you now, it's that good. So start reading this.
Fairest, number 1. I haven't read Fables since Volume 5.
Why
are we reviewing this?
Since the free one that you guys give me periodically. Because I read it, because it was in number 1, and it seemed important enough to read for the sake of reviews. I'm willing to take one for the team. And it was really good, and it's got Bill Willingham's story. We know Bill Willingham.
This art is amazing.
And it's Phil Jimenez. So it's already, win plus win. So it was really, really good. Like I said, the only Fables I've ever read is the dollar issue that you guys give me periodically at like events and stuff. And I had no problem following any of this. I don't know if any of these characters have shown up before, but I didn't need to. It was all given to me right there.
From what I could tell, yes.
So if you if you follow this is if you read all the Fable stuff, then yeah, there's a whole lot in there for you. If you don't, you can jump right on and strut right through with the best of them.
Valen and the Outcast 4.
Yeah, Valen and the Outcast. They're not like a grunge band. It's
in my mind. Valen and the Outcast.
We are Valen and the Outcast. No, Valen and the Outcast.
He does play mean bass.
The book build as Undead Conan is really good. Someone asked me the other day. They said they read number 1. They thought it was okay. They hadn't read anything else. What do I think of it? And I said, read it. I thought number 1 was good. I thought number 2 was really good, and it just has gotten better from there. It's good stories, good characters, and lovely art.
Justice League International 7.
But they did this.
Oh, my hand's in the goo.
This issue should have come like another 10 issues from now. If they had done more to build on these characters, I mean, they kill a character in here. They hurt a bunch of characters. They kill 3 characters. 1 on the team, 2 involved with the team, and then they seriously injure the vast majority of the team. But even the characters that I know and love, look at that. And I was so sad because I loved him in.
Wow, that's Swipe Filed from Final Crisis. That's awesome. That's the exact same pose from Final Crisis.
It's a reverse Supergirl. It's how many ways can you carry a dead body, really?
Drag it by its hair.
He's got a buzz cut.
Drag it by its buzz cut. Oh, thank you.
So they're killing characters, but there hasn't been enough character development. Even the characters I know have changed, like Booster Gold. I know Booster Gold. Believe me, I know Booster Gold. I had Dan Jurgens sign every Booster Gold trade, including the Essential. All right, so again, I love my Booster Gold. But I don't really know this one. I don't know the full extent of who he is, where he is, so much less any of these other characters. And I think I see what they're doing, but it's lacking that punch there. And
Batwing 7.
Batwing. Did I put Batwing after JLI for a reason? Possibly. Read it and find out. This was really, really good. This was.
I do see Nightwing.
I love this book anyway, but this is one of the best issues of this. You've got him working with the Bat family. They're not all together. They're kind of all set out doing their things. I am upset that you'll notice, if you look at the Bat family, you've got Batwing, Batman, Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin. There's no Red Robin on here.
Or Batwoman.
Yeah, but Red Robin was at least, he was in that cycle of, I trained you and made you who you are.
Meh.
Batwoman said, hey, I'm franchising this, is that okay? Can I wear this? And he said, I won't stop you. That's not quite, she's not part of the Bat family. She's like a Bat neighbor. All right, but, I did feel that Tim Drake was missed in this, as I want more of a Tim Drake. Yeah, she's got the Bat duplex. She's not part of the Bat cave. She's just in the other half. The Bat sewer pipe.
Action Comics 7. Why? Why are we reviewing this? We don't like this book.
That's
we
why.
haven't liked this book.
Because people yell at me that you don't do enough bad reviews. Well, there's Action Comics, ladies and gentlemen. Grant Morrison continues to do whatever the hell he wants. and I don't understand.
Morales, awesome.
In Supergirl, she just went to Kandor. It's empty. Here, Brainiac bots talk about, well, if you're Superman, you don't have to support Earth. We could put you in the Brainiac bottle, and you could be with your own kind. In the Kandor bottle. And so what is Kandor in a bottle? Is it not in a bottle? Is it dead in space? I don't know. And I really would appreciate some more candor on where Kandor is. The backup Steel story was good. I liked that. I don't know who wrote Charlie Fish. I don't know who the hell you are. I liked your story. Brad Walker. I'm not sure who you are. Great art. So the backup story was okay, but the front story was just, yeah, and apparently I really liked what they just did fixing, well, not fixing, but the revamping of Brainiac in the Jeff Johns run on Superman. Now, that's all out the window. Here's Brainiac. He's from every planet. He's the internet. He's Cyberdyne. I don't know.
Green Arrow 7. Once again, I don't know why we're doing this.
Because I've been reading the rougher ones to get through, waiting for Ann Nocenti to see how it goes. And it is definitely an improvement. I'm going to give her a couple issues because she didn't 100% sell me on this. It took me a while. It took me a handful of pages to get in. I'm not sure who's doing the art on this. Harvey Tolabau. Took me a couple pages to get used to his style, but I think I like it. And I definitely see potential for this as a turnaround. So if you haven't been reading Green Arrow, or if you jumped off Green Arrow, come back, take a look, give it a couple issues, and see where it goes.
Detective 7. Man, I'm done with this book. This is the last time I'll ever review this book. I just don't care.
What about when it crosses over?
Don't
that one
care.
Issue?
I don't care. The first arc was awesome. This one belonged to goo.
But you never really found out what happened to the faceless Joker, did you?
I don't care. I just did not care.
You sound like they got students over there that just don't care. Don't care. You gotta shake your head.
Just finish a story.
I don't think he cares. It was okay. I mean, it's by far not the best Bat book.
Had such promise, such potential.
But I don't know. It was all right. Did you read Animal Man?
Yes, I read Animal Man, and I like the art that wasn't that one guy's art. I don't even want to know his name. But I enjoyed it. It was a glimpse into the future with his daughter, and that was really cool. And it's like, this is what you have to do. Don't let us down.
Yeah.
I'm all behind this. This is awesome.
Yeah. Animal Man and Swamp Thing are a lot about, the red and the green telling...
and a crossover that will eventually happen.
They're telling their avatars, dude, you keep failing us. Don't fail us. That's a lot what that's about. So yeah, Animal Man was pretty good. Look at the red and the green. It's like Christmas in the DCU. Or they're sporting their colors. It's gang. But yeah, Animal Man was pretty good. Swamp Thing
was awesome.
Was really, really good.
And I just read it in front of him, and he saw my reaction from beginning.
Yeah, it was fun watching. We should have filmed that.
Awesome.
We could have done it in like time-lapse photography.
I can't wait for the next issue. It's so good.
Yeah, because it answers, are we going to get a Swamp Thing? Who will be the new Swamp Thing? We know now. We just don't get a full look at new Swamp Thing. We get some pieces and some in shadows. And
those pieces are awesome. And it's a great lead up to it. And,
I don't know. I don't know if that's temporary, permanent, or just a new trick you can do. But looks like this Swamp Thing has a neat little new ability that looks pretty cool and make for some nice covers. I would have to say. That's just awesome. And there goes Swamp Thing. I will show you more. So yeah, really good. If you've been into this, you know it's really good. If you're not into this, read this. The first trade should be coming out soon.
This cracks me up. This pose, Huntress number 6. This cover.
Well, that's the face where they just told her which Earth she's from, and she's like, "Wait, what? I'm from." Who's my dad?
Is that really how that happened, or is that just in your mind?
That's just in my head.
Okay, because that would be awesome.
She knew what Earth she's from. She's not in. And you finally get the return of a character that we've seen in the new DCU, but not using any of her abilities. I don't really... Well, how much of a spoiler is it? We've already seen the pictures of the new World's Finest cover. Yep. And, All
right, cool.
And so, this is building towards World's Finest, and the Earth 2 book. So, yeah, and this book's been great anyway. Paul Lovitz is fantastic, and Marcus Toe is just an amazing artist. So, Eldorado, East Eats West, number 3 of 3 from Ape Entertainment. We have not said numbers. I'm going to go nuts doing this later.
We said numbers.
Did we? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I haven't been listening to me. So, we haven't said a lot of them.
I've said them.
Well, good,
I pay attention to what the people want.
They want numbers. We should get accountants in here to do. This series has been really good. This is the one I told you. It's got Chinese vampires and the undead in the Old West. Really, really good story. Not just another vampire or undead story or another let's mix cowboys into a genre story. This was really well done. Who wrote this? C. Michael Hall and Martin. Looks like. See, I'm colorblind. I can't read those letters against that color.
Coco.
See, I can't see the letters. So I don't know if you're right or wrong.
C-O-C-C-O-L-O.
Oh, sure. So we'll say coconut. Or the double C's in time. Could be controller. Gorgeous art. Good story. Lots of fun. Well done. For everything. The Defenders, number 4. This is a Doctor Strange episode. Doctor Strange issue focuses in on Doctor Strange. Really good, done in one story. It's not the Dodson's art. They did the cover, but they're not on the inside. The inside
It's Lark, isn't it?
It's Michael Lark.
That's cool.
And yeah, it was really good, really well done. Little done in one story. Last Phantom, number 12, which came out like a week ago, and I just forgot it in my pile.
That's not our film.
This book is, it has been really growing on me of late. There's another good story, so check that out from Dynamite. The fantastic first issue of The Unstoppable Tough Girl. All right, I got this at MegaCon. I got a bunch of MegaCon stuff I got to review. I checked this out. I know, I loved it. I kept seeing this thing as I walked by, and eventually I had to ask. And I was just curious because, one of the things I do with my self-published comics is Cat 5. I got a superheroine comic, so I wanted to see what other people have out there. And this is really good. Ooh,
it's autographed here.
The artist on this, Brian Mon, he has a whole bunch of styles. He does this whole book, I believe, and they're all in like different styles. Some of it looks like 60s or 70s comics. Some of it's got that kind of almost pulp feel. Some of it's got like the almost a Paul Dini, and some of it's got like a young Archie kind of whatever. There's a lot of different styles in here, a lot of different types of stories, and it was really good and just a lot of fun. So I really like this.
Stitch number 3.
I really like this book. You read it?
No, because I gave up on the second. I didn't like the second issue.
You can't get past the tin cans.
No, I don't care enough.
It's really good. They come up with a good plan to get past their special sound-controlled zombies. They're trying to outthink their bad guys. It really is just a well-done horror movie with a war backdrop in comic book form. It just really is. David Lapham or Lapham? David Lapham's Ferals is good. Yeah, I know you gave up because it was just too much for you.
It was too much of everything for me.
But he reads Crossed.
He is I do.
I know. So how can anything be too much of anything?
I don't think I want to read Crossed that much anymore because
this is good. It explains a little more with the.
I will give Dave Lapham this.
The wolves.
He is a great, twisted, sick writer and can write horror stuff like no one else. He is. If you want him to write a horror comic, if you want to read a good horror comic, he's the guy.
I just like listening to him say horror. He was horror. Like scary hookers.
I will rub your finger in the scoop because it is disgusting.
Jennifer Blood continues to not be what it once was.
Hell yeah, number 1.
Hell yeah.
The way Rick was telling me about this before I read it, it's like Last of the Greats meets Strange Talents of Luther Strode. And I think that was a well enough pitch, and I thought it was awesome about these kids who are trying to be the next generation of superheroes. And I enjoyed this whole book. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, it was good art, good story. I already like this
like
character.
This, awesome.
Yeah, that's just.
So
yeah,
I was very impressed.
Image is doing a lot of
these
Image series that they keep putting out. Just these little non-related, not part of that main Image universe, if you will, stuff have been really, really good. So that's why I even bothered to check this out. And yeah, this is a really good stuff. And when you've got bands called the All New, All Difference, come on. I don't know why we don't have that in the real world. Amazing Spider-Man 681.
You can't thwip anymore.
Spider-Man, the Human Torch, and John Jameson versus Octobots
Hold on.
in space.
Just whip it. Sorry, continue. Crack me up.
Whip it good. For if you're a Spider-Man devotee. You liked it, and you know it. Yeah, this was good. This is building up to the end of the world, but
It's okay. He's Spider-Man. He'll fix it.
yeah, he's Spidey. He'll be fine. It's more Spidey and Torch at their best, with John Jameson as a referee in between. Really, really good stuff. I'm liking the Spider book. I'm not,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Infestation. I have not read any of the Infestation stuff, nor do I care to, but I read the Ninja Turtles because it's Ninja Turtles and they are awesome. And my voice is going for whatever reason. But I enjoyed this. I thought this was really, really well done. You don't have to read any Infestation to get into this. It's just Ninja Turtles fighting Cthulhu monsters. All you need to know.
That's a sales pitch right there. Ninja Turtles,
Cthulhu monsters.
Cthulhu monsters, fight. Rush in.
Fantastic.
We'll put a copy on hold for you now. Kirby Genesis, Captain Victory #4. I've said before, this is my favorite of the Kirby Genesis titles. Sterling Gates is really doing a good job on this. It's just really good stories, really good characterization, and there's a lot going on, but he still manages to get you into the heads of these characters and make you care about characters who look close enough to be almost any other Kirby character, but he gives them that distinct, so why do I care about this interpretation of an incarnation of a Kirby character? It's because it's well done. Lone Ranger #3, the new Lone Ranger series, is good. The first couple were like done in one stories. This is this one ends with we don't want like almost like old Lone Ranger series. We've got your cliffhanger. You're ready to come back to #4 and see how it goes. I'm really liking this series. I think I may even like it better than the first Lone Ranger series, and I really liked that and was almost disappointed when they said they were doing it with starting over with other people. But I'm hooked.
Boy 64. Oh man, it's almost over.
It's almost over, and it's
Is it sinking in yet?
oh my goodness, it's that Vought American guy proves that he can stay calm and outthink Homelander, who should have just torn him in half. But it's like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, where they have one of those rabbit and ducks, and then Bugs switches halfway through and gets Daffy to go do what Bugs wants him to do. Yeah, the Vought American guy, Bugs Bunny's Homelander's Daffy Duck. All right, if you can follow that logic. It looks like you can't, but the real world can.
Can
Yeah, it can.
I do.
Because I said so. Butcher may have bitten off a bit more than he can chew, but you do just get a great image
No.
of
No.
just
Awesome.
Butcher walking up with his crowbar over his shoulder. But he may not be walking into what he expects, so next issue should be a doozy one way or another.
Manhattan Projects #1. Wow, I am so avid I can't remember these things. All right, everyone knows what the Manhattan Projects are. If you don't Google it, it's really easy. But this is everything else that went on during that, and all the sick, twisted experiments, and everything that was going on. And there's two scientists. I'm not going to say who they are because once you see their names, you're like, I've heard of those people. But it was
one is not me.
It's not Sebastian. It's not me. It's not Dave behind the camera. But it is a great, great book. It's another Jonathan Hickman mind-blowing book, and yeah, it's awesome.
All right, this is
where I don't pay attention anymore.
Modesty Blaze. What's this? Live Bait. This is collecting a bunch of the Modesty Blaze comic strips. It's the latest one. Titan Books puts these out. This is the newest one that they're up to. It's so good. I mean, Modesty Blaze is one of the classics. It's that pulp, intrigue, hot chick combo that just really, really works. And the art is gorgeous. They're so well written, and it's just it's comic history. It's Modesty Blaze. What the hell do you want? So yeah, this is out. This is 1995. Get this comic stores, bookstores, whatever. Is really, really good. And this little trade, look, it's little, and it looks like a Blu-ray, but it's not. Space-Time Condominium is a web show that's made to look like it's an adaptation of a fake Canadian TV show. It's kind of funny. It wasn't necessarily my thing. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't necessarily my thing. I mostly got it because it's Action Lab, and I've liked everything else that they've done that I've read so far. So I figured I'd give it a shot. And yeah, so you're gonna have to check this out, or not. It was okay. You can check it out on the website.
Bye, Fickverse.
Goodbye.